Next Sunday marks the end of the run for Fantasia in the color purple.
Dana Tyler talks with the singer about her debut Broadway experience and much more.
Fantasia Barrino, who'd never even seen a Broadway show, took over the lead role of Miss Seeley in The Color Purple in April. She drew her American Idol and R&B fans, and her 6 months extended to 9. Fantasia got rave reviews, but she missed more than 24 performances.
I've learned a lot of discipline, let me say that, during Broadway, because when you do Broadway, you have to commit your everything to that show. It's 8 shows a week. You know, a lot of things that I would do when I was on the road singing, I can't do that when I'm here doing Broadway. I have to go home and I have to get rest.
You did have to deal with illness, though, and, you know, let's just be honest, a lot of people came just to see you.
Yes.
They wanted to see the show, and I'm sure that you had to deal with...
They get very upset.
Yeah, how...
They get very, very upset. I've run into a lot of people who came and said, you weren't there that night, you were not feeling well, and I feel it weighs on me so much. I would tell the people, just keep me in your prayers and know that I'm trying my best.
And she went to 7 shows a week.
You stole them, girl.
She says she instantly identified with young Miss Seeley, who was raped by Mr. Fantasia was raped at a young age. She was a teenaged mother with low self-esteem and quit school in the 9th grade.
How do you tie those two together and give such a performance?
I think that's kind of how I was able to relate with her life a lot, just going back to some of the things that I had went through, which is not so easy sometimes.
You have to hurt.
When you let it
right?
go.
You touch that thing.
Yes, and when you let it go, you want to let it go and you don't want to look back.
Sorry, I
even got to the point where when he would call me ugly, I would get upset on stage. And people would say, why? But he's not talking to you. And I said, when I'm Seeley, I feel like he's talking to me. It was very hard for me in the beginning to release from Seeley and go back to Fantasia.
The scenes at the end, and when the children come, I was crying last night, Fantasia. I've seen it 3 times. You had me right here.
The 23-year-old told me she's fueled by Seeley's transformation into a survivor who knows what she needs.
I don't need you to love me. I don't need you to tell me that I'm beautiful anymore. I don't need you for that. I have built up such a confidence. I've been through so much. There's nothing that you can do anymore to tear me down. And I think that's my favorite part of the play.
With her favorite song, I'm Here. Since bursting through the Idol frenzy in 2004, Fantasia admits the jokes and jabs used to bother her.
You have to have thick skin. I mean, not only the whole American Idol thing. I mean, you're everywhere. The Color Purple. The press, the blogs.
Yes.
There was something in the paper, is Fantasia pregnant?
No, guys, I'm not. I'm actually working on my shape. So I'm not. I think that they prepared us a lot on the Idol, even with Simon, because he was so tough and he was so hard. And I remember him coming to me saying, I do this because I like you. I care about you. I like you. And know that when you get out here in this industry, that there's some wolves, there's some people that will bite at you. And if you let it tear you down, then you're not ready. You're not ready for it.
It's good advice.
Good advice.
Very good advice.
I took it and I ran with it.
After her Broadway run, the singer will stand shoulder to shoulder with some of music's best. Fantasia is nominated for 3 Grammy Awards. Dana Tyler, CBS 2 News, Sunday morning.
Sweetheart. She is. And I was talking to some of the crew guys, said she was so nice to everybody when she came, and just above and beyond. Good luck for her. And you know, B.B. Winans, who was our in-studio guest a couple weeks ago, he goes into the Color Purple this month, this upcoming month, along with Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. So that should be a fun show.